Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So I hope everybody has a band. If you don't have a band, it's not that big of a deal. You can do all of the exercises with nothing, but today we are doing more of a reformer type workout. So I'm going to mute everybody. Give it just maybe 1 or 2 more minutes in case anybody else is joining us. So my band is about 6 feet. It's very long. So if yours are shorter, then you may have to adjust the exercise some. So I hope everybody is feeling good today. We're going to start with some just basic roll downs, warm the spine up. So you'll wrap that band around your feet. If for some reason you don't have that band, you'll flex the feet, reach the arms, okay? So coming sitting up really tall. Take a deep breath in. I want you just to notice how your body feels in this space. Adjust your hips so you're really sitting on your sits bones. Stretch your spine up so that your ribs lift up away from your hips. Draw your ribs in just a little. Grabbing to where there's a little bit of tension on that band. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, scoot the belly as you roll your tailbone under just a little, just to the top of the pelvis. And use the abs to pull you back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in as you roll back. Hold it. Belly pulls you back in. Deep breath in, last one. Just like that. Rolling the tailbone under, using those deeper abs. Hold it. Now see how slowly you can pull yourself back up to a seated position by using those lower abs only. It's a very slow and controlled movement. Sitting up tall, this time we roll all the way down. Exhale as you scoop the belly in and up towards your rib cage. You have 2 options here. You can stay curled up and roll just to the tips of the shoulder blades, or you can come all the way to lying down. You can switch this out. We're coming in for footwork. So pull those heels in, bring the legs to tabletop. Pull the band in so your elbows are in by your waist, palms are facing in towards your shoulders. Pilates stance the feet so that heels are together, toes are apart, and the knees are shoulder distance away from each other. Press away and pull back in and reach and draw back in. As you press the feet away, I want you to think of your inner thigh connection. The inner thighs press towards each other and they peel away from each other. So pressing long and resisting in. We've got 6 more. 5. You can definitely put your head down here if you need to. 4. 3. 2. Just checking in on your wrists, making sure they're not breaking forward or backwards. And press out and hold this one. Let's heel beads for 5. So just open and close the heels, feeling the inner thighs. 3, 2, 1. Pull those heels all the way back in and rotate to parallel. So now the knees are right beside each other. They're not opening to the sides. Legs are in parallel. Press away and pull back in. Let's flex the feet in a hard flex and reach through the heels and pull back in. 8. Draw those ribs in. 7. 6. Make sure you're breathing. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold this one out. Point the feet and flex. And point. And flex. 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet. Pull them all the way back in. One more like that. The calf raises. Press away. Hold it there. Point the feet and flex for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull those heels all the way in. Lower your head if you had it raised. Turn your palms to face away from you. Coming up for coordination, you will curl up for this part. Separate your feet about sits bone distance apart, so there's about 3 inches between the toes on the band. Take a deep breath in. As you curl up, the arms and the legs reach long. You're gonna open the legs about hip distance apart, close the legs, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, use your breath, reach long. Hold your breath, open and close the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. 1 more like that. Inhale, reach. Really find your outer thighs to open the legs, inner thighs to close. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, lower the head. Bring those knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Massage that lower back just a little bit. And we'll come in for the 100. So feet come a little bit closer together. Heels come together. Pilates stance. The knees are gonna open towards the shoulders, so you're in that frog position. Elbows are in by the waist, arms are bent. On your exhale, curl up and reach long and begin pumping the arms. Inhale and exhale. 10. Making any modifications you need to make here. Bend your knees, lower your head, lift the legs up if you need to, whatever feels good. 40, inhale and exhale. 50, inhale and exhale. 60, really reach through those fingertips. 70, inhale and exhale. 80, inhale and exhale. 90, inhale and exhale. And pause. Bend the knees in, lower the head, keep those arms reaching long by the hips. For reach and pull, bring the feet in. Well, you can do 2 things. You can keep them open like frog or bring them to parallel. You can keep them reaching, whichever feels most comfortable to your body. We're gonna lift, loosen up on your straps just a little. We're gonna lift those arms up and press all the way to the mat. Lifting straight up and press down. So feeling your triceps. When the arms lift overhead, I don't want you to have your ribs popping away from the mat. Keep them nice and connected. 3, 2, 1 more. And hold it down. Rotate the palms so they're facing the body and reach out to the sides, parallel to the ground, and bring them back in to the body. 9, 8, 7. I want you to try and feel this in the sides of the ribs, not the tops of the shoulders. So if you're feeling the tops of the shoulders, I want you to try and think about slowing it down and using the area underneath the armpits. 2, 1 more. And hold it down. Turn those palms, lift up. We're doing small circles. Open and circle around to where you stay connected and tension stays on the bands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. Open to the side and lift. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms all the way to the floor. Bring those knees in. Curl up. Bend at the elbows. Tighten up on your band for some tricep presses. Bring those hands back down and press and pull. 9, 8, 7. Add in the legs if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it long, little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, bend those knees, lower the head, bring everything in, hug those knees, and rock side to side. Bringing both of those legs up. I want you to reach up, keeping both feet in the straps. We're just getting a stretch here. So just Make an X with the band, widen the elbows to pull the feet closer to you. You should feel a deep stretch in the hamstrings. I want you to keep the legs straight as long as possible. No lifting of the hips. The tailbone can curl just a little. And then I want you to notice what happens when you slowly start to bend your knees in. You should feel that stretch move. Maybe your legs are shaky. Mine are a little bit. But this stretch should end up coming to the outer, that outer part of your thighs and your glutes. Bringing those knees into your chest. You should feel a little stretching in the lower back. And straighten those legs all the way up. Coming into our frog position. This time, the hands come flat down outside of your mat. Bend those legs. Pilates stance the feet. Uncross your band and reach them outside. And then press away and pull back in. The head is down. Your heels are pressed together to get that center line connection. So it's a little different than footwork. It's a little more intentional of your stretch away from the body. As you push the feet away from you, notice how your abs pull up to your rib cage. Just 3 more. 2. Hold it there. Lower lift, just a little. For 5, 4, connect to those lower abs. 3, 2, 1, and pull them all the way in. Keep your left foot in the band. Bring your right foot out. Hold your right foot in a frog position and stretch that left leg out to the side. Bring that left leg back in. Place the right foot inside the band. The left foot comes out of the band but stays in the frog position. And then the right leg stretches out to the side. Nice inner thigh stretch. Deep breath in. Bring it back in. This time the right foot stays in, left leg stays out. Leg circles. The left leg comes down to the mat. Let's point the right foot and bring it out and around. So we are only coming to the outside of the mat, pressing down, bringing it just in line with your hip and lifting straight up the center. 3. Still maintaining hip stability. 2, 1, and hold it and reverse. Reach down, open, and bring it up. 6, 5. Straighten that leg and stretch out of the hip socket. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And hold it up. Bring that left leg in. Bring it up to place it in the band. Pull the right leg in and reach it long across the mat. Point that right foot. Let's start bringing it outside. Circle down and lift straight up the middle. 6, 5. If you want some more resistance on the band, just reach up a little higher. 4, 3. Notice your abs and notice your breathing. 3, 2, 1. Your arms should be getting a little workout here too. Hold it up and reach long. 6. Right down the center. Open to the side. 5, 4, 3. Nice deep breath in. 2, last one. And bring it all the way up. Bring that right leg up into the band. Bend your knees and come up tighter on the band. Bend the elbows into the waist. We're gonna practice not full rollovers, but just some hip lifts and rolling the knees towards the shoulder. So I want you to draw in on the band and lift the hips. just for 3, 2, 1. Bend those legs in, reach long, nod your chin. We're coming all the way up to a teaser position if that's working for your body today. Reach the arms, pull a little tighter on the band, bend the knees, and bring it all the way down. Good. Coming in for a rowing series. The rowing series is all about working the front of the body while we stretch the back of the body. So flexing the feet, we'll start with some rollbacks. So palms are facing in towards each other. Let's keep them long for the first few. Rolling back and rolling up for 3, 2, 1. Going into a rotation on this next one. Pull those hands to the chest. You want about a foot's distance from the chest to the hands, and the hands are in fists, knuckles touching each other. Deep breath in. On your exhale, roll the hips under and hold it. Rotate. Open wide with the arms. Close the arms, trying to maintain some stillness through the body. Rotate to the other side. Those hips stay curled under. Open the arms and close. Come back to the middle. Curl forward. Lean your chest into your thighs and stack all the way up. Deep breath in. Use your breath on this. Exhale, reach. Relax the shoulders. Make sure you can move them around. Rotate to the second side that you went to. Open the arms wide. Close the arms. Rotate to the other side. Open wide. Deepen through the belly. Close the arms. Come back to center. Curl. You want to feel your abs pulling your body forward. And stack all the way up. Deep breath in. Rowing one facing back. Exhale, roll the hips under. Reach the tailbone to your feet. Hold it. Windshield wiper those hands out to the sides. Hold the hands strong. Try not to lose tension on the band as you press your chest forward to your thighs. Now lift the arms and reach them towards where your knees are, but outside. And then bring those hands in and stack all the way up. Exhale, 2 more like that. Roll the hips under. Feel a strong core as you reach those hands out to the side, hinging from the elbows. Curl forward. Draw the abs in as you reach forward. Relax your shoulders. Lift the arms. Circle to where you still have some tension on the band. And stack all the way up. You should feel a nice stretch on that. Exhale, last one. Roll the hips under. Hold it. Reach those hands out to the sides. Palms are facing back. You don't lose tension as you pull your chest forward. Feel those triceps working. The shoulders are relaxed. Lift up. Reach those arms around. And bring them all the way in. Loosen up on your band. About 2 hands distances. And lift up for rowing 2. Facing back. Arms come up to 90 degrees. Lift up tall. Draw your abs in. Hinge with a flat back. Press the arms up. Reach the chest forward. Bend your arms and reach them to the sides as your chest keeps reaching. Press back just a little. Circle the arms. Bring it all the way up. Y'all, this one is complex. So if you don't get it the first time, don't be hard on yourself. Lift up tall. Hinge with a flat back. Reach with the arms. Notice your chest stretching as you press forward. As you approach your legs, reach those hands to the side so you don't lose that tension on the band. Lift up and around and bring those arms back up to 90 degrees. Last one, lift up tall. Feel your spine stretch as you lengthen out to hinge. Reach the arms up, press with the chest. Keeping that length as long as you can, bend the arms and reach them out to the side. This time, bring them all the way back behind your back and stack your hands. And we're gonna bend the elbows wide and press away for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it long, lift, circle around towards the knees, and bring it all the way back up, coming in for some biceps curls. Adjust your tension on your band as needed. Reach the arms long, roll the hips under. You have options here. The feet can stay down and you can stay curled. You stay curled in no matter what. The feet can stay down, the legs can come to tabletop, or they can reach out to 45 degrees. I'm gonna get a little more tension on my band, elbows in by the waist, palms facing the shoulder, bicep curls, and reach. For 6, strong as you pull in and strong as you reach away. Don't let that resistance of the band pull your hands back. You want to work in both directions. 3, 2, resist that band. Hold it long. If you can, keep reaching. Come all the way up to your teaser. Options here. Straight legs, bent legs, feet down, whatever feels best to you. Rotate the hands to face back. And little pulses back for 5. Feel this in the middle of your back, right where your bra strap should be. 3, 2, 1, and bring everything down. Good. We're gonna come up for some chest expansion and tricep work. So coming up to kneeling. Now, your hands are gonna be a little wider than hip distance apart. Again, always adjusting where you are on the band to whatever work level you want to be at, okay? Work at your own pace. What I do want you to focus on is total body engagement here. So it's starting from alignment of the feet coming directly out of your knees. Your hamstrings are firing just a little, your glutes are turned on so that your hips are pressed forward a tiny bit, and then your abs are turned on. Try not to lose that connection. Lengthen the arms. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale. And exhale. We've got 4 more like this. Pressing back. So as we're doing this, think of all those connections we just talked about. And then I want you to think of your shoulder blades and your triceps. The tops of your shoulders are relaxed. Let's add a breath after this one. As you press back, inhale. Hold that breath, hold the arms back, look over your right shoulder, stretch your neck, look over your left shoulder, look back to center, exhale, deep breath in. Hold that breath, ribs draw in, look over your left shoulder, look over your right shoulder, and center, exhale. Bring it forward. This always reminds me, inhale, press back, hold it, look left, of the mobility that we need to be able to look in our cars, you know, when a car's pulling up behind us. Inhale, press back, starting to the right, stretch that neck, see how far you can look. And look, and center, exhale, bring it forward. Hold those arms at shoulder height. The left arm will stay completely still. The right elbow pulls back as far as it can, and then add your rotation from the waist. Your hips don't move, bring it back forward. Let's do the same side 4 more times, rotating. You should feel your obliques on this. You should feel your spine rotating. Nice spinal mobility. It's part of Pilates. 2, 1, that shoulders relax, bring it back center. Right arm stays still, the left arm pulls back, and then we add our rotation. I like to think of the rib cage chasing each other. 4, if you notice, my left shoulder is not lifting up to pull, is drawing down to pull. That elbow is coming slightly down. 2, last one, and hold it center. Come all the way down. We're gonna do a little bit of a thigh stretch, so you can set your band down for just a moment. So, staying kneeling, I want you to place your hands on your thighs and press into them. So press your hands into your thighs, and then press your hips forward even more and start to lean back. You should go ahead and feel a stretch. I want this stretch to initiate from the kneecap and travel up the thigh. The more you press your hips forward as you start to lean, the deeper that stretch will go, and pull back up. to neutral. Relax the thighs. 2 more, just like that. Inhale. Start to press the hips forward even more. More. And then start to lean back. If you're super flexible, you may be able to touch your heels and press the chest forward. Just be smart and use your abs to come up. Don't overdo it. Come all the way to neutral. 1 more. Just pressing. Feeling those hip flexors open as you open the chest just a little. Press into those thighs and come all the way up. Good. Grab your band again. This time, we're going to sit on the band for our rowing facing front series. So this is normally on our reformer, the point where we turn around, if you're familiar with reformer. So just make sure your band is about even on either side. Make sure you're sitting on, both hips are on the band. And then we're going to reach on the outside of the mat with an over grip. So just set your palms on the mat, loop your thumbs underneath, and then bring the band up to your chest. So when your hands are at your chest, you should have a tiny bit of tension on them. Hands are flat, and you're looping that band between your thumb and your finger. Ribs in, lifting tall. Inhale, press straight out to 45 degrees. So tendency here is for this to happen. I want your shoulder blades gliding down into their little pockets. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Bring your hands straight down. Inhale, lift straight up. Trying not to move the shoulders. And circle around. Bend the elbows. Bring the hands into the chest. So imagine your upper back is glued to a wall and it can't move. Inhale, reach out to 45 degrees. Press straight down. Notice what's happening in your abs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, big circle around and bring the elbows in. Last one like this. Inhale, reach up. Shoulders relaxed as you press down. Inhale, lift up and big circle around and bring those hands to the hips. Deep breath in. Hinge forward. So I want you to imagine there's like a basketball on your thighs and you're pushing that ball into your belly as you hinge forward. Now press your hands long to your feet. Keep that stretch on the band as you lift your spine. Once you're sitting up tall, circle the hands, bring them back to the hips. You'll lose tension on the band. Hinge forward, belly in, forehead towards the knees. Reach the arms long across the legs towards the feet. Keep that tension on the straps as you stack your spine to lift all the way up. Big circle around, hands to the hips. 1 more like that. Belly in, round through the spine to hinge forward. Reach those hands long to the hip, to the heels. Keep the tension on the band. Start to lift the hands and roll your spine all the way up. Nice spinal articulation. Big circle around and bring the hands down. Now, flip your hands so that now the band is over the palm of your hands and you're gripping the band instead of having it over just the thumb. Your hands come up just below your shoulders, round through the elbows. Your abs are still drawn in. Hug a tree. So your arms are going to round towards your center, and then the elbows stay round as you open the arms. Bringing it to center. Your elbows don't pass your body when you come back, so just in line with your shoulders. Bring it back to center for 4. Working from your upper back. These are all postural exercises, working on your nice posture, working on keeping tension out of the tops of the shoulders. 2, 1, and bring it all the way down. Tighten up on your straps just a little. Still across the palms. This time elbows are in by your waist. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, open your arms about halfway. Inhale, bring them back together. Exhale, lower all the way down. 2 more like that. Inhale, use your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how your rib cage moves. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press all the way forward. Open. and circle those arms down for 3. Lift, arms stay long the whole time. 2, working from the upper back. 1, reverse, bring it down, open to the sides, pull together for 3, 2, strong abs, last one, 1, and bring it all the way down, relax. Set your band to the side, and let's do a little bit of swan that normally would come next in our reformer series. Let's come to all fours, press the hips down towards the mat. Slowly bend the elbows to lower yourself all the way down. So here, I do want your legs to be hip width apart so that we get a little bit of openness in the lower back and it relieves some tension there. Bringing the hands to the chest, to underneath the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and press your arms all the way forward. And then pull back on the arms by lifting the chest. And then press those hands back out and bend the elbows back in. Inhale, lengthen the arms long. Press those hands into the floor. Glide your shoulder blades down away from your ears to lift through your chest. Reach those hands back out to lower down. Pull the elbows wide. One more. Inhale, lengthen those arms. Exhale, glide, pull your shoulders down. Feel those shoulder blades glide down towards your hips. Your chest reaches forward. Hold it. See if you can add the leg extension. If your lower back is bothering you, don't lift the legs. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Reach those arms wide around in a circle and pull them all the way back in. Press back into your child's pose to reach the hips down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press back to center. Let's do a quick release of the lower back by drawing the ribs in, tucking the tailbone, and rocking back and forth in that cat position. Or is this cow? I don't know. I'm not a yoga person. It's one of those two. Last one. And hold it and grab your band. Let's turn around for a little bit of pulling strap variation. So the band is going to go around your feet. And we're going to grab up just about where the knees are, and there's a tiny bit of tension. So normally we would be belly down and we would have the arms long pressing back if you're used to reformer. So still the same concept. We're trying to mobilize the shoulder blades. We're trying to strengthen the upper back. So straight arms, straight wrists. I don't want the wrists breaking either direction. Your arms are going to come out to the sides just a little bit so that your hands don't get stuck on the ground. Inhale, draw the abs in and press back towards the hips and resist forward. Try to notice that your torso does not move at all. Your chest is not really moving. You're feeling a little stretch in the chest, but we're not having any movement from the hip or the spine. 2, so tall through the crown of the head. Last one, hold this one back. Tricep presses, bend at the elbows, press back. Try not to break the wrist any. 9, 8, 7, 6. Really reach that tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest those arms. Glide your hands down. Loosen up on the band. About 2 hands distances. Then lift out in front of you to make a Y. Keep tension on the band the whole time. Reach the arms back behind you to lower down. Reach them back up to that first position and bring them back to the knee. Inhale, lift forward, press back, bring it forward up in the air and lower down to the mat. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, bring it up and lower all the way down. Good. set your band to the side for just a moment. We're gonna do backstroke with no band. So scoot your hips forward. And as you roll down, bring those legs into tabletop. Bring the hands over your chest. So I do want you to be very particular here. I want you to work on a 90-degree angle from the hip, a 90-degree angle on the knee, and a slight curl up from the chest. Now, inhale, lift the arms and legs straight up to the ceiling. Open the arms and legs both to the side, and then as you circle forward, curl up a little more, palms face down, legs reach, and bring it all the way back into your start position. Inhale, 2 more like that. Open, exhale, curl up, and bring it in. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Open, circle around. Let's hold this one here. Heel beats for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross the ankles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, bring everything in. Give your knees a little hug. Pull them into your chest. Rock back and forth. Take a deep breath in. Reach the arms and legs long. We're going to come up in a teaser. If your body is not feeling this today, you can just do a roll up. Otherwise, I want you to circle the arms around for this teaser. Reach wide to the side. Imagine you're on that box on the reformer. As your arms press forward, your spine reaches with you. Your legs reach, and you open that chest. Here, the ribs are drawn in. The shoulders are down, but the spine is lifted, and bring it all the way down. But coming in for a little bit of round box before we do our mermaid. Grab that band again. I know we've done a lot of round back already, so we'll just do a few of those. Grab your band, flex your feet. This time, let's pull the elbows into the waist and keep the palms facing up. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's roll the hips under and use the abs to curl back up and reach under. 3, 2 more. Last one. Let's hold this one here. Open the arms and close. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way forward and sit up tall. Reach the arms long, flat back, hinge, and lengthen up for 5. This is not a big movement. This is teaching your core how to support your body and how to hinge from the hips and use your core to help you pull back up. 2. Hold this one back with a flat back. Pull the elbows wide, palms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it all the way up. Loosen up on the band a lot because we're going to lift those arms up towards the ceiling for a little rotation. So rotating to the right, to the left side, wrists are strong. I want you to tap outside and back for 5, 4, 3. You don't have to add the rotation if you're feeling uncomfortable. You can just add the reach facing forward. Last one. And bring it back to the center, rotating. Arms are strong and long. 5, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift it up and relax all the way down. Set that band to the side. Let's flip over to all fours. Do a tiny bit of long stretch. Take a deep breath in. Spread the fingertips wide. Shoulder blades down. Ribs and belly are in. Reach one leg. Reach the other. Hold your plank. And shift forward to the tips of the toes. And press back. Reach the heels. Just for 3, 2, 1, lift the hips all the way up. Walk your feet in to where they can be flat. And then we're gonna rock forward and rock back. So just come to where the shoulders are over the wrists. Don't tilt forward more than that so we don't put pressure on the wrists. And then reach the sits bones up and back. 3, 2, 1 more. And walk those feet in even more. Take a deep breath in. Let your head just hang. Feel that nice stretch of your spine. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees in. Let's come all the way down to sitting for our last mermaid stretch. So sitting up nice and tall. Reach that outside hand up and over and reach through the crown of the head and lift back up. So this, I've said it before, I will say it just about every time. This is not a bend of the waist. This is a stretch and a reach, like you're trying to touch that opposite wall with the crown of your head and bring it back up. This time we add that rotation, lift up tall, reach over, hold it there. Now pull this left rib in to rotate. Hold it there. If it feels okay to place the hand down on the floor, that adds a little extra stretch. Reach the back hand and place it on top of that other hand. Bring that back hand back into your ankle. Lift the arm, draw your abs in, unrotate, and lift all the way up. Good. If you want to come into your teaser to switch, it's just a nice fun transition. Otherwise, you can just switch your legs, no pressure. Lifting up through your spine, that outside hand reaches, and lift up and over. So you're wanting to create space in your body. Lift up tall as you come up to sitting. That shoulder relaxes, inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch over. Reaching through the crown of the head. This next one, lift up tall, we'll reach and rotate. Inhale, lift, rotate over. Deep breath in, rotate, draw the ribs in, look in towards that thigh. Deep breath in. On your exhale, if that feels good, to place the hand down. This side is so much tighter for me. Reach that other hand back and stack it on top of that hand. Bring that hand back to the ankle. Draw the abs in, unrotate, and lift all the way up. And we are finished.